Hi there. Hope you have a fantastic day today. This lesson, I'm going to teach you how to work out trig ratio. Of course, there is a PDF file versions on the description below for you to download, so you can work with me if you like. Otherwise, let's go straight into it. First one, to work out the exact value for cos of 2 pi over 3. So we have to start with the diagram first, okay? So let me just quickly draw it out. Now, this we start from 0 radian and we go anti-clockwise. So this is pi over 2 and then 2 pi over 2. So that means pi and then 3 pi over 2. And go back here, 2 pi. And then you keep going, okay? So 2 pi over 3. So if you think about it, okay, from here to here is pi over 2. So 2 pi over 3 here. So the reference angles is pi over 3. Now, if you think about it, okay, from here to here is 1, okay? And if we go 1 minus 2/3, so that give me 1/3. That means pi over 3, okay? The reference angle is pi over 3. We know that all stations to central. Now, cos. So in this quadrant here, only sine is positive. Everything else is negative. So therefore, for cos, so in this quadrant, will give me negative cos of the reference angle. So the reference angle is pi over 3. Now, if you remember the exact value, cos of pi over 3 is a half. So therefore, this will give me negative a half. Now, please try to remember. If you don't, we have to draw a diagram out, okay? A triangle. So let me just show you, if just in case if you don't know how I get these numbers. So for pi over 3, that is 60 degrees. So therefore, it is a equilateral triangle with 2 units. And then, of course, this is pi over 3 and pi over 3. And if I cut this into half, so that must be 1. And this is pi over 6. And then to work out the perpendicular height, so 2 squares 4, 4 minus 1 square, so which is 3. So this is root 3. So cos of pi over 3 is adjacent, which is 1 over 2. So therefore, cos of pi over 3 is 1 over 2, or a half if you like. Second one. So to work out the exact value for cosec of 5 pi over 4, if you think about it, okay? 5 over 4 is equal 1 1/4. That is equal 1 plus 1/4 if you think about it, okay? So therefore, 5 pi over 4 is equal to pi plus pi over 4. So now we just quickly draw diagrams out. So from here to here is pi, and then we need to add a quarter of a pi. So pi over 4 here. So therefore, the reference angle is pi over 4. So therefore, in this quadrant, so cosec, so that means the third letter, so 1 over sine. So in this quadrant, sine is negative. Remember, all station to central, only 10 is positive, okay? So therefore, this one here become negative cosec of pi over 4. Now, of course, it's better if you remember the exact value for cosine 10 of pi over 4, pi over 3, and pi over 6, okay? If not, then you have to work out by drawing a triangle out, okay? So I know that sine of pi over 4 is 1 over root 2. So therefore, cosec, we just flip it, okay? Become root 2 over 1. So the answer is square root of 2. So negative square root of 2. Again, if you don't know how to, again, if you can't remember this, so quickly draw a diagram out. Okay, just quickly draw an isosceles triangle. Okay, right angle isosceles triangle. So this is pi over 4. This is pi over 4 and 1, 1. Then we work out the hypotenuse is 1 square plus 1 square is 2. So root 2. So sine of pi over 4 is 1 opposite. We're looking at this angle here. Opposite over hypotenuse. So sine of pi over 4 is 1 over square root of 2. So therefore, cosec, which is flip it, 1 over root 2, so become root 2, okay? So therefore, cosec of 5 power 4 is negative square root 2. Part C. So cot of 5 pi over 3. So if you think about it, okay, 5 over 3 is equal to 1 and 2/3. So that is 1 plus 2/3. So 5 pi over 3 is equal to pi plus 2 pi over 3. Okay, so let me just quickly draw a diagram out. So from here to here is pi, and then we need to add 2 pi over 3, so more than halfway. Okay, so there you go. So this is pi, this is 2 pi over 3 if you like. So 2 pi over 3 if you like. And this reference angle, of course, is pi over 3. Otherwise, you can just quickly use 2 minus 5 over 3. And you should leave with 1/3. That means all the way 2 pi and get less pi over 3. So the reference angle is pi over 3. Then we know that all station to central. So in this quadrant, cos, C for cos. Cos is positive. Everything else negative. And then we know that cot is the third letter here, is 1 over 10. So therefore, in this quadrant, 10 is negative. So I can quickly write equal to negative cot of the reference angles. So pi over 3. Now, pi over 3. So 10 of pi over 3 is root 3. But cot, so we just flip it, root 3 over 1. Okay, we flip it, become 1 over square root of 3. So the answer is negative pi over 3. Again, if you don't remember this, just quickly draw a triangle out. Okay, so let me just quickly do it. Okay, just in case. So we start with 2, 2, 2, and pi over 3. Very simple. And of course, it's better if you remember all of those exact trig ratio. Okay, so that's root 3 here, because 1, 2 square is 4, 4 minus 1 square, so root 3. And this is pi over 6. So to work this out, 10 of pi over 3 is here. So let me just write this down. So 10 of pi over 3, which is equal to opposite, which is root 3, and over 1. Opposite over adjacent. So root 3 over 1. But then we want cot. So cot is, we just flip the 10. So become 1 over square root 3. So the negative, I write it down. So cot of pi over 3 is 1 over root 3. There you go. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi, I'm back. How do you go? So let me go through them with you, okay, to see whether you got it correct or not. But before I do that, please do not forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't done so you can help me to grow my channel. So let's get into this. So first of all, we know that 7 pi over 6. So we know that 7 over 6 is 1 and 1/6. So that will give me 1 plus 1 over 6. So therefore, 7 pi over 6 is equal to 1 pi and a little bit more. That is pi over 6 more. Yes? So now we'll just start with the diagrams first, okay? So always start with the diagram so we can work out whether it is negative or positive answer. And we need to work out the reference angle. That's what that meant, okay? So from here to here is pi. Then we add pi over 6, okay? More. So this is it. So pi over 6. So this is the reference angle. So pi over 6. And in this quadrant, sign is negative because all station to central. Only 10 is positive, right? So therefore, that is equal to exactly the same as negative sine of pi over 6. Now, sine of pi over 6 is a half, okay? So please remember that. So negative 1 over 2. Now, again, if not sure, just quickly draw a triangle out and work out from there, okay? Second one. So again, 7 over 3 is equal to 2 and a third. So this means equal to 2 plus a third, if you like. So 7 pi over 3 is equal to 2 pi plus pi over 3. Remember that. So therefore, let me just quickly draw a diagram out. So from here to here is 2 pi. Then we need to go a little bit further. So that is pi over 3. So roughly here, okay? So let me draw this. So the reference angle is pi over 3. Now, don't forget cos sec. So the third letter, C, stands for cos. So that means it's exactly the same as 1 over cos of 7 pi over 3. But in this quadrant, the cos is positive. So that is equal to sec of the reference angles. So pi over 3. And then we know that cos of pi over 3 is equal to a half. But then because sec, so we just flip it, okay? So a half, you flip, become 2 over 1. So the answer is 2. Again, if you do not remember all these exact ratio for pi over 3, pi over 4, pi over 6, of course, you can quickly draw a triangle out and sort it out from there, okay? Part C, last one. So tan of 5 pi over 6. So let me just quickly draw a diagram out first. So from here to here is pi. But then we only want 5 pi over 6, just a bit less than 1 pi. Okay, so this here, 5 pi over 6. So therefore, the reference angle is pi over 6. So this is pi over 6. There you go. So the reference angle is pi over 6. So now in this quadrant, tan is negative because all station to central. So only sine is positive. Okay. So therefore, this is exactly the same as negative or minus, if you like, tan of pi over 6. But then pi over 6 is 1 over root 3. So therefore, the answer is negative 1 over square root of 3. There you go. I hope you got all of them correct. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.